Of spades.
It's a good card for Chris Ferguson. He has a straight possibility now with a king and a 9.
Take all the kings and 9s out of the deck.
You want to settle for that?
Josh Arieh tried to throw away his king and 9, saying, I don't want a pair now. Chris could also win with a jack or a 10.
The river is a 9.
9 on the river.
Ferguson makes his straight to advance in the tournament, so last year's runner-up moves on to the field of 8.
That was one of the quickest handshakes we've seen in a while.
Hey, 9 on the river, I'm telling you. It's my card, baby. I guess you'd know about it.
That's what Phil was saying. He says, how many times has Chris got a 9? Bingo.
I tried to bet a 9 on the river. I did. Did you hear me over here? I said a 9.
Those are the two guys that Chris Ferguson has also caught 9s on the river in big tournaments. TJ Cloutier was the World Series of Poker.
All you guys know about it.
And last year was Phil Hellmuth in our tournament.
Another 9 on the river has Chris Ferguson moving on. Play the NBC Sports Heads Up Poker game with your Verizon Wireless phone now. Click on Get It Now from your Verizon Wireless phone and find it in the Fun and Games category under Featured Applications. Inside the Caesars Poker Room, Huck Seed and Scott Fishman still about even with the blinds escalating up to 2,000 and 4,000 now. And Seed with a 10-6 offsuit.
Of course, that's good enough to call if you're Huck Seed. Scott has 9-7. He lets it go. Doesn't raise.
Flop is ace-4-4.
And Scott comes out and bets 4,000. And Huck is tired of getting pushed around. He calls with 10 high. He's probably setting up his own bluff for 4th Street, but he's made a pair of 6s. And quickly bets 5,000. Now Scott has nothing. But he's coming over the top here. And he's raising to 15,000.
All in.
And now Huck Seed moves all in.
Huck Seed has a read, and he's sticking with his read. He's going all in on a pair of 6s. If Scott had an ace or a 4, Huck would be cooked. But Huck's sticking to how he feels. Don't try this at home, incidentally.
And Fishman folds the hand.
Great play by Huck Seed. Great play by Scott Fishman. Better play by Huck Seed.
All right, gentlemen.
These guys are really playing some poker here.
Blinds now to 3,000 and 6,000.
That was amazing.
King 6 suited for Fishman here.
All in.
And he moves all in.
And Huck Seed has a pair of 3s, but he's got Scott Fishman on the ropes. He wants to finish him off. If Scott Fishman has a pair higher than 3s, Huck would be a big underdog. And any 2 cards, Huck would be about even money.
I call.
He calls. Huck Seed's gambling here, folks.
219.
Scott Fishman has 2 overcards, and it's even money.
With the blinds at 3 and 6,000, Scott Fishman pushed all in on the button.
Huck's looking for somebody.
You're gonna cuss me out, TJ. I called it all in with 2 3s. You're gonna kill me.
TJ Cloutier watching Huck's match from the sidelines here in this one.
Let's take a look at the flop, Angie.
And the flop. 5 deuce 4, all diamonds, a huge flop for Huck Seed.
He still leads with a pair of 3s, and he's got an open-end straight flush draw.
Yeah, no, not too many outs.
Scott Fishman needs
That's
a 3 or a king.
Flop,
That is not a diamond.
Scott Fishman has a 6 in his hand.
And Huck is a big favorite, big favorite to move on and eliminate Scott Fishman.
The turn's a 9 of hearts. Fishman an even bigger underdog now.
Now he's down to that 3 or king. That's not a diamond.
Can hit a 3.
Jacket on, glasses off, fidgeting for his car keys.
Show me the river. Can Scott escape
The river,
elimination?
a queen of diamonds, and Huck Seed flushes the fish tank, eliminating Scott Fishman. and moving on to the field of 8.
TJ was just telling me how dumb it is to call someone like with 2 deuces or 3s when they move in, but I mean, it was time for you to make a move. I mean,
yeah, I had to make a move.
We take you back now to one of our outer tables where Jim McManus has regained the lead and has called David Chesnoff's all-in.
David Chesnoff went all in with an ace-6 offsuit. Jim McManus looked down, saw he had a pair of 9s, instantly called. He's a big favorite to eliminate David Chesnoff and move on in the tournament. David's going to need an ace.
The flop. No ace, 6-7 tray.
Well, he's paired his 6s, so now he can win with an ace or a 6.
Turn pairs 3s on the board.
Still, ace or 6 for David Chesnoff. Otherwise, he's going to take his briefcase, go back to his law office.
The river's a jack of diamonds, and Jim McManus has written off David Chesnoff. McManus advances to the field of 8.
Both these guys, though basically amateurs, made a real interesting match. They put the chips in, they moved the chips around. It was interesting and fun to watch.
The round of 16 is complete in the clubs and spades brackets. Let's look at our quarterfinal pairings. James McManus plays Chris Ferguson. Who do you like?
Gotta like Chris Ferguson. Hottest guy in the tournament right now.
And in the spades bracket, Huck Seed versus Barry Greenstein. Who do you like there?
Huck Seed's also hot, plus he's got those great boots.
So the plot thickens here at Caesars Palace as the round of 16 matches are complete in the clubs and spades bracket.
Nine on the river.
you're gonna kill me.
I made 2 pair.
That's a brutal flop, man.
For Gabe Kaplan and Catherine Tappan, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long from Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. We'll see you next time.